Wagwan, it is I, Rastafish. Welcome back to this Boombo-clad thing, man. Read them up. As you can see, I brought all my T4E airguns out, because today another company decided to send me some of their ammo. As you already know, I'm going to test them out and compare them. This should be quite interesting. Let's start with the first box. Today we got blessed with these rubber steel balls. One in caliber 43, one in caliber 50 and one in caliber 68. Okay, here you can take a closer look on the ones in caliber 68. From what I have read about them, this should be a mixture of rubber and steel, hence the name, but I will get into that later. Let's first open the other box. In here there are another 3 boxes of ammo. Again in caliber 43, 50 and 68. And this time this is the S-type version of the rubber steel balls. Let's open one again. And as you can see, they have this smooth black finish. So when putting them next to another, you can clearly spot the difference. This is the S-type and this is the normal type. I asked the manufacturer about the differences between these two ammo types and he replied with an email that I'm going to read to you, because that way I can't get the facts wrong. Okay, first about these normal ones. He wrote, they have a dark grey color. These balls have a blend of extra metal dust mixed in post-production. This additional texturing is popular amongst our customers, who appreciate both the distinctive appearance and the tactile experience the surface provides. So if I understood correctly, these balls are made out of a mixture of basically plastic and steel. They are molded together into this ball and then an extra layer of steel dust is applied on the outer surface. And therefore they have this greyish color. Secondly, the S-type balls. They are black in color. These are crafted using a specialized Italian mold that enhances the steel concentration towards the center of each ball, ensuring a more balanced design. Unlike the original look balls, the normal ones, the S-type balls do not have extra metal dust on the surface. This results in a smoother finish that allows the balls to slide more effectively on rubber surfaces. So again, if I understood correctly, through the specific molding process, the steel dust concentrates in the middle of these balls and they don't have an extra layer of steel dust on their surface. Hence the black color. Both types have similar weights across various sizes with approximately 1.7 grams in caliber 43, 2.7 grams in caliber 50 and about 7 grams for caliber 68. I'm going to shoot through a chronograph to measure the power, and I'm also going to shoot at some cardboard. I like to shoot cardboard in my videos because it helps comparing different ammo types across various videos. And since everybody is familiar with cardboard, it should give a sense of how powerful these are. For caliber 43 I'm going to use the Glock 17, T4E Glock 17. It should have around 4 to 6 joules of power. But I'm also going to test the ammo on my T4E TM4, which is also chambered in caliber 43. For caliber 50 I'm going to use the HDR 50 Gen 2, or some call it the TR50, whatever you prefer. The HDR 50 should have around 7.5 joules. I just made a video showcasing this one, you should check that out. But that being said, I made videos about all these guns already, so feel free to look at them. And last but not least, for caliber 68 I'm going to use the HDS 68. This also should have around 7.5 joules when shooting through one of the barrels, and when shooting through both of the barrels the power gets divided. But we're going to stick to one barrel for this video to get maximum power. I think I forgot to mention the TM4 also has around, or should have around 7.5 joules. but those are only estimates by the manufacturers. So let's see how much power they actually have with this kind of ammo and how these ammo types perform in general. Okay, I'll show you some close-ups of these ammo types and then we're gonna load up and shoot. Okay, so we are going to combine the chronograph test with the cardboard test, and we are going to start in caliber 43 and work our way up from there. So caliber 43, caliber 50, caliber 68. Okay, so starting with these normal rubber steel balls, caliber 43. These have a diameter of 10.9 millimeters and weigh 1.7 grams. These are the ones with the steel dust coating. Fresh CO2 capsule is inserted. Okay, that should be good to go. Let's load up some rounds. Okay, we have 6 rounds in here, that should be enough. Let's see. I think I set up the chronograph for caliber 68 when shooting caliber 43 and therefore we got weird results. So this time 4 shots again, same ammunition, the normal caliber 43 rounds. Okay, let's see if these numbers make more sense. 4.7 joules, 244.3 feet per second. I think that's bit more realistic. 4.83 joules, 247.5 feet per second. That seems about right, sadly. I mean, I wish it had 50 joules or something, but no way here in Germany. And I think we got one more. Let's go to caliber 50. Okay, caliber 50 with the rubber steel balls. We will use the HR50, fresh capsule inside. Let's load up the steel magazine. This should perform a bit better than the original plastic one. These are 12.4 millimeter in diameter and weigh 2.7 grams each. $34.34 joules, I think another misreading. Let's get a bit farther away with the muzzle. Okay, this was 6.41 joules with 226.1 feet per second. 5.49 joules with 209.3 feet per second. 54.16 joules with 657 feet per second. 5.07 joules with 201.1 feet per second. And I think we have one shot left. Again, 5.07 joules with 201.1 feet per second. Okay, so now to the ones chambered in caliber 68. So in caliber 68 these have a diameter of 7.2 millimeters and a weight of 7 grams. We are going to shoot through one barrel at each time to get maximum power. 5.54 joules, 130.7 feet per second. 4.5 joules, 128.9 feet per second. Let's load up some more. 5.05 joules with 124.6 feet per second. And 6.03 joules with 136.3 feet per second. $4.79 joules with 121.4 feet per second. 6.44 joules with 140.7 feet per second. Okay, so I will try the S-type variant first, and then afterwards we will compare the results of the cardboard test. Okay, so cardboard is set up again. I think I forgot to mention these are 12 layers of cardboard, and obviously they are all the same kind of cardboard. Okay, so let's load up caliber 43 S-type variant. The weight on these should be the same as the normal version. 10.9 millimeters in diameter and 1.7 grams, and therefore the power output should be around the same as well. .08 joules with 253.7 feet per second. 5.8 joules with 271.1 feet per second. 4.07 joules with 227.2 feet per second. 4.26 joules with 232.4 feet per second. 3.79 joules, 219.3 feet per second. 4.97 joules, 250.9 feet per second. Okay, up next caliber 50 of the S-type variant, shot through the HDR 50. Okay, so the chronograph says 153.37 joules. Let's try again. 25.82 joules with 453.7 feet per second. Let's try a bit further away. 7.74 joules with 248.2 feet per second. Also 88 joules. I think I need to get further back again. 7.47 joules with 244.1 feet per second. I will do a few more shots just because I can, and because the chronograph readings were a bit off. 6.3 joules, 224.2 feet per second. 6.39 joules, 225.8 feet per second. 6.39 joules, 225.8 feet per second again. 5.93 joules, 217.5 feet per second. 6.67 joules, 230.6 feet per second. No reading on that one. And we are empty. Oh, my battery is almost empty. Let's quickly do caliber 68. S-type variant in caliber 68 is up next. Again, these have a diameter of 17.2 millimeters and weigh about 7 grams. We should have around 20 degrees right now. 6.23 joules, 138.6 feet per second. 6.71 joule, 143.6 feet per second. 6.56 joules, 142.2 feet per second. 6.5 joules, 141.5 feet per second. 6.5, 141.5. And 6.87 with 145.5. Okay, so the battery is almost empty. We will have to look at the results, shoot the coconuts and shoot the TV on another day. But for you it'll be only a second. Welcome back on the next day. Today we have 90 degrees outside, so the temperature should be about the same as yesterday. So let's start by looking at the results from the cardboard test. Oh, this knife barely cuts. Alright. Okay, so let's start with the normal ammo type. I hope you can read everything. This is caliber 43, this is caliber 50, this is caliber 68. You can see how the caliber 68 bullets don't penetrate that deep, even though they had around the same power as the other bullets. I guess that's just because they are bigger and hence they have a bigger surface area. Let's move on. Okay, here we don't see any impact from the caliber 68 bullets anymore, and the ones from caliber 43 seem to fade away as well. But caliber 50 is still going pretty good. Let's keep going. Still some impacts from caliber 43. Just some small dents from caliber 43. And here on the next layer, this should be the last layer with impacts. Yes, it is. I think the HDR 50 has a bit higher average power than the TM4, so this could be due to that. This should have been layer number 9, I think. And here, no impacts at all. And therefore on the last few layers there aren't impacts either. Okay then. So it seems like caliber 50 did the best. But let's now see how the S-Type variant did. Okay, and these are the results from the S-Type variant. Again, in case I forgot to mention, caliber 43, caliber 50, caliber 68. Okay. Okay, on this layer we can see again that caliber 68 is already fading away and caliber 50 did perform the best. But now let's see how deep they actually went. Okay, on this layer there are no impacts from caliber 68. Caliber 43 we still have a small dent here, but almost nothing at this area. Only caliber 50 impacts on this layer. I don't think we have impacts on this layer right here. On the layer before we can see some dents from caliber 50, but these did not penetrate or didn't even make a big dent in the back. So here we have the last layers of both ammo types. Type S-Type on the bottom and the normal type on the top. It seems like the S-Type did a bit better, but not a huge difference in my opinion. Okay, so let's continue with shooting at this coconut. Okay, let's start this test off again with caliber 43. I hope you all can see I loaded up 3 rounds of the normal variant and then 3 rounds of the S-Type variant. So 3 shots normal, 3 shots S-Type. Let's go. .76 joules, 292.6 feet per second. 5.01 joules, 252 feet per second. 5.43 joules, 262.1 feet per second. So this was the normal ammo type. No penetration or no cracks in this coconut. Let's see about the S-Type. My prediction is that they won't crack the coconut either. These bullets just aren't hard enough. But obviously it's not always your goal to crack coconuts. And with them not being so hard in material, the weight can be quite low on these. And therefore the performance should be a bit better, especially with these 7.5 joule weapons. And they should go a lot further. I don't know if I will test that in this video, because I'm not a huge fan of accuracy tests. I could just be a bad shot and then you would think these bullets are bad. I would have to build a construction where the weapon gets held in place tightly. Maybe I'll do that in the future, but we will have to deal with this for now. Okay, so now the S-Type variant. Misreading. 5.44 joules, 262.5 feet per second. And 4.22 joules, 231.3 feet per second. And again, no cracks in the coconut as far as I can tell. Yup, coconut is still fine. Okay, let's jump to caliber 68 first, and then we will do caliber 50 afterwards because it did better in the cardboard test. Okay, so let's load one of each. The normal variant in the right barrel and the S-Type variant into the left barrel. Okay, caliber 68 with the normal bullet type. I think that was a misreading again. 230 joules. I mean, I wouldn't say no, but no crack on the coconut, so that definitely was a misreading. Let's go again, this time the S-Type variant. 46 joules, again a misreading. I think there's a bit too much CO2 coming out of the barrels and it reads that instead of the projectile itself. Let's do that again just for fun. Normal bullet in the right barrel, S-Type in the left. This time without the chronograph. Normal variant coming in first. S-Type variant. Okay, what do we have here? Okay, I think we actually cracked it here. I don't know if you can see, but there's a small crack right here. These bigger projectiles definitely have problems with penetrating deep, but they deliver a lot of force on impact. Okay, let's use the side that is not cracked open already for caliber 50. Okay, let's start with 3 shots of the normal variant. First shot, apparently 15 joules. I don't know what's wrong with the chronograph again. But as far as I can tell, no crack in the coconut. Let's keep going. Again misreading. Let's do it without the chronograph since we got readings in the test before anyway. That was the last bullet from the normal variant. No cracks in the coconut. Okay, let's load up 3 shots of the S-Type variant. This was the ammo type that cracked the coconut in caliber 68, so let's see how caliber 50 performs. We'll give the chronograph another chance. No, I'm misreading. Okay, fuck the chronograph. I'm gonna just load up 2 or 3 more. Okay, and to my surprise, no cracks at all. I thought after cracking the coconut with caliber 68, I thought that caliber 50 would crack it as well, especially after the results of the cardboard test, but I guess I was wrong. Okay, so caliber 68 kind of won that test. So I just thought about how it's actually kind of crazy that the caliber 68 S-type variant with the steel core but rubber coating around it actually cracked this coconut. I definitely wouldn't want to get hit with one of those. Okay, let's shoot off the television next. Caliber 43 up first. 2 shots of the normal variant and then 2 shots of the S-type variant. Okay, so I will aim bottom left. I don't know if y'all could tell, the first impact didn't do much, the second one actually cracked the screen a bit. I'll show you closer in just a second. Let's do the S-type variant first. Okay, so these results definitely speak for themselves. You can see the screen is a bit dented in here. That's from the second impact. This was the first impact. And those are the impacts from the S-type variant. Okay, on caliber 43 the S-type variant definitely performed better. Caliber 50 up next. Again 2 shots of the normal ammo type and after that 2 shots of the S-type. 2 shots of the normal ammo type first. I will aim to the right of the last impacts. Okay, 2 shots of the S-type variant up next. Okay, so these were the impacts caliber 50 normal ammo type and these were the impacts with the S-type variant. They definitely did more damage, especially these normal ammo types, than in caliber 43. The S-type variant in caliber 43 seemed to have penetrated a bit deeper than the S-type variant in caliber 50, and there isn't a big difference between the normal ammo type and S-type variant in caliber 50. Okay, now caliber 68. Again 2 shots of the normal ammo type first. And now 2 shots of the S-type variant. Let's start all the way from the left again. Caliber 43, caliber 50, and these were the impacts from caliber 68 normal variant. And those were the impacts of the S-type variant in caliber 68. As you can see, one of the bullets is actually stuck in the screen. And this one actually punctured the screen all the way through. Let's get this one out. So here we have the impact side by side. It seems like throughout these tests the S-type variant performed a bit better than the normal variant. And overall I'm very pleased. I actually expected the normal bullets with the steel dust coating to perform better, but I guess that's just what these videos are for.